Good evening, everybody. Thank you for watching A Dash of Love with Rhonda. Hope you all had a wonderful day. I'm trying to. Yesterday, I made the most beautiful Alfredo sauce with some shrimp. Made some homemade pasta. I was so excited about it. Worked most of the day on it. Videoed it. And accidentally deleted it. My fault. I'm heartbroken. It just about made me sick. So today, I'm going to do it again. But I'm not going to use shrimp. I'm going to make some chicken piccata. I'm sure a lot of you know what that is. It's just a thin chicken breast, breaded in flour, lightly fried in olive oil with a lemon, butter, caper sauce. And I'm going to make some pasta. So, I hope I do a decent job. By no means am I a professional pasta maker, okay? I'm just not. But what I have here is double O. It says pizza. This makes good pizza too. You can get this at Walmart. You can order all different kinds at Amazon. I think it was like $9 for 3 pounds. It's just double. It's milled twice. I was going to say mine twice. It was milled twice. You can use all-purpose flour. Don't use self-rising. But if you use all-purpose flour, excuse me, sift it or put it in a sieve at least 2 or 3 times to get it, you know, fine. It'll work just fine. It really will. This just makes a little silkier pasta, but they are both delicious. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to try to do this. Okay, I'm going to sit y'all right here. My eggs, these daggone allergies, maybe one day they'll get better, y'all. I hope. Randy's under the weather. Okay, let's see. I think I got you right. All right. Anyway, what I was saying was my eggs are, they were cold. So I put them in a little bowl with warm tap water. And I'm letting it warm up. It does better with room temperature eggs, actually. All right, I got 2 cups of flour. And a pinch of salt. And I'm just going to try to mix that up some. If you don't, I'm going to roll my pasta out with I have a pasta machine thing that I attach to my KitchenAid mixer. If you don't have one of those, you can get them all day long online or Amazon. They have all different kinds. If you can do this process in your food processor also. But if you, when you finish making your dough, after you let it rest, you cut it in small pieces, you could roll it out by hand. I've done that. Okay. Now you got to add 3 eggs. And I'm just going to stick them right here in this cup. Make sure there's nothing in it. Get a paper towel. Well, my well might break, y'all. I don't know. It didn't break yesterday, but it might break today. Who knows? If it does, it's okay. All right, that's your 3 eggs. I'm going to scramble that up a little bit, and then I'm going to add my olive oil. There's a lot of different recipes for pasta, y'all, that you can just make with water, you know, and egg, salt, with some good olive oil. You want 2 teaspoons of olive oil. And that's just my recipe. Then you want to try to drag in some of your flour. And like I said, if you break the well, oh well, it'll be okay. See, it's trying to break already, and that's just fine. And it broke, and it's all right. It don't matter. Well, it didn't break yesterday, but it broke today. Guess what? I don't care. This is clean, and I'll just mix it up this way. It is all right, y'all. Like I said, yesterday everything went beautifully. But, you know, I could use my food processor, but, you know, that thing, like I said, it's so old. The blades are probably dull. And I like doing this. I like working with doughs and flour and pastas and breads and anything like that. All right. And you just want to try to get all this to come together. It's going to take a little bit. But just get your hands in there. I want to try not to use any extra flour, but if you have to, it's okay. But just try not to use a lot. I wish my well hadn't have broke. I wanted to show y'all how that comes together so pretty, but oh well. Now it's getting a little sticky. And it's okay to use a little bit of flour. And you've got to knead this for about, I don't know, 10, 12 minutes. Probably about 10 minutes. This is a pretty good dough. It feels good. It's a little bit easier than it was yesterday, actually. Until it's smooth and stretchy. You just want to just roughhouse it, you know, just put all you got into it. So we're trying to develop the gluten. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this flour makes good pizza dough also. The only difference is, like I said, this flour has been milled twice. It's been ran through the process twice. But all-purpose flour will be fine. All right, I'm gonna finish kneading this because I don't want y'all to have to sit and watch me do this for 10, 15 minutes. And I'll be back. Okay, about 8 to 10 minutes. See how stretchy it is? And it kind of goes back. I'm gonna let this rest in the refrigerator. Wrap it up in some plastic wrap. You can actually do this the night before and let it sit overnight. But you have to let it rest at least this thing, at least 30 minutes. So I'm wrapping it up tight. Feels good, it's soft. Put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Okay, the dough is still resting. And I've made a beurre manier. I don't know if y'all know what that is. It's gonna be something that helps thicken up my sauce. It's just equal parts butter, equal parts flour. You just roll it in a ball, mix it together, and then put it in the refrigerator. And you can add it to make a really good sauce. What I've done here is I've sauteed a small onion, and I still have some onion left over in this pan, and I added about a teaspoon of garlic. I don't have a lot of chicken today. I want to use up what I've got. You want your chicken thin, and you don't want a lot of flour on it. Just, shake it off. A little bit of olive oil in your pan. And I probably need to add a little bit more olive oil. Thought I had more than that, but I think I got it out when I dumped my onions. It'll be hot in a second. But what I was saying about my chicken is that right there is a thigh, just a piece of a thigh. I'm gonna cook that too. But I'm just lightly coating your chicken. Just flour, salt, and pepper. That's it. Okay. I tell y'all, that wind is, it is, I was going to say holy terror, but I don't want to say that. It's terror out there today. Okay. We're not going to have a lot of batter on this chicken, okay? It's cranking up. I'll be right back. Let me get this stuff up. The thing with this chicken Um, when you go to make your butter lemon sauce, you don't want your pan screaming hot after you cook your chicken, or your sauce will break. Because you're going to be adding butter and some lemon juice and capers. And I'll add my onions and garlic into that too. But it's going to probably be done before I get my pasta finished, so I'll just have to reheat it. That's just the way it is. You just want to cook it on both sides. Add just a little bit more olive oil. Okay, I'm going to cook this and I'll be right back. All right, I poured a little bit of my homemade chicken stock that I make with better than bouillon. I just add a couple of teaspoons or so and a couple of cups of water. You just taste it to your, how you like it. Add just a little bit more. Let this chicken simmer just for a few minutes. Okay, back to the pasta. See how it is? It's beautiful. I had to hook up an electrical cord for my mixer so I could do it on my bar, because yesterday I did it over there and it's not very much space. So I wanted to do it, excuse me y'all, I wanted to do it where you guys could see, and I will turn it where you can see. I'll bring it over here. But I'm gonna just roll this out just a little bit. Now, oops, maybe I can get this right. This blade is only about 5.5 inches, or this roller. All right, you always want to start off on number 1, okay? It makes the opening bigger. And you want to make sure that you've got some flour on here, or that will won't come out and stick. Let me put a little flour in this pan right here. Okay. I'm going to try to crank it up higher today. Make sure y'all can see that. You want to run it through here a couple of 3 times. And once you see that it's not going to get any bigger, then you go to your next setting. Easy peasy. Just make sure you got some flour on it. This thing was acting a little cray-cray yesterday. Don't pull on it. Let it do it, let it come out on its own. All right, I think it's time for the next one. Let me go one more time. I think it's like 6 or 7 settings on this. I'm not sure. I can't see the numbers very well. I really can't. And it's fun to do. It really is. Just let it, you know, fall on you. Just don't pull it. Okay. I think it's time for the next one. So we're going to move that one. That closes it up a little bit more. So to make it thinner. And I don't want it as thin as I did last night. I think this is fine. Make sure you got flour on it now. Don't want all this work to get stuck. Make sure you got flour on that. See, that makes a lot of pasta. And if it gets too long, you can cut it. You can even fold it and, you know, do more. Make it thicker or whatever. So I'm going to put some flour on this one and cover it with, let me get another dish here. And I'm going to cover it with a damp, not much of a damp, just a little bit. Just sprinkle a little water on your towel, you know, like that, and just cover it up so it won't dry out. I'm gonna set it over here. All right, I got another one. Probably not gonna do all this pasta. You can freeze it. Okay. I'm just going to just roll it out a little bit. You don't have to roll it out much. It's very stretchy. Make sure you have some flour on it. We got to start back at the beginning. Make sure it's open. You'll see. Look in the see it's open in there. Okay. Make sure I got it thin enough to go through that hole. Okay. Here we go. Do this 2 or 3 times until you see that it's not, you know, making it any difference in the size. And just don't pull it. Just support it. All right, I think it's time to move on. So now we're going to go to the next size. hope y'all try making pasta. You can make spaghetti one night and tell your family that you made the pasta. It tastes so much better. Doesn't take long to cook. And it's easy. It's just a little time consuming. It's not that bad. You can make it the day before. All right, time for the next one. All right, went down another one, or went up another one. See how smooth it is? It's so fresh. Makes you think about when your grandma used to wring out the clothes. Them old washing machines. I'm gonna crank it up just a little bit, y'all. See how pretty that is? It smells good. It doesn't break that easy if you knead it properly. It doesn't like fall apart. I think I'm gonna try one more and that's it on the setting. It might be too thin, I don't know. Yeah, that's getting a little thin, but it's okay. I didn't really want it that thin, but it's good. Look at there. Like a sheet of paper. Like a big sheet of paper, y'all. Add some flour to that. Fold it up. Put it under here. Cover that up so it won't dry out. Yeah, it's good. I'm gonna do one more. Okay, these attachments, you usually get like 3 in a box. One for like if you're gonna do lasagna, one for fettuccine, and one for spaghetti. But the one that you can also do for lasagna is the one that flattens it out, you know, to be able to hold on a minute. I had it on backwards, y'all. All right, now I'm gonna make my noodles. Can y'all see? All right. Gotta make sure you got flour on it. I'm gonna cut it in half because it's long. Okay. All right, y'all. Here comes our noodles. You might get some short ones, you might get some long ones, but and I'm gonna set this over here under this towel, keep it moist. What's that noise, Randy? I hear banging. Do you hear it? They still shooting? Yesterday, y'all, somebody was shooting. We live near a gun range, but it's not that. I think it's somebody out there target practicing or something. Yeah. Oh, that's my mixer making that noise. Are they out there shooting today, though? Lord have mercy, y'all. And we don't live in a bad neighborhood. I don't understand it. Well, we don't? Okay, y'all, here I go. Making some more noodles. Okay. Y'all get the gist of what I'm doing here, right? I'm just about stuck together. Thing's making a, I think it's on that mat and it's making a banging noise. So y'all, this is pasta making from a person who hasn't done it a whole lot. But it's fun. Look at that, y'all. And it's delicious and it doesn't take long to cook. It is. It's very good. Isn't it, honey? He had it last night. He said it's softer. And he's one that doesn't know how to describe food. Huh? What'd you say, Randy? Yes, it's softer. I mean, it's fresh. It hadn't been dried. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna cook this in just a minute. I'll be back. Hey, I'm waiting for my pasta water to get cranked up. And we're back to the chicken. Reheating it. It was still rather warm. I put probably about a cup of chicken broth in it. You don't have to put that much, but I want enough sauce to put on top of my noodles also. I've got my banh mi. That's the butter and the flour, and it's hard, see? All right, I'm gonna add some lemon juice to this. Probably about 1.5 lemons. Ever how much lemon you like. Okay. Make sure we don't get no seeds in there, y'all. Okay. And we'll turn this down. Stir it around a little bit. Chicken's really tender too. Real tender. Okay, I'm gonna add some capers, if I can get them open. See how it does when I turn the burner down? Then it gets cranked up. It's weird. Okay. Put a few capers in it. Over how many you like. I'm not going to put very many. I should have rinsed it, but that's okay. I should have rinsed them, but I have a lot of liquid in here, so it won't be too salty. If you've never had capers, it's like a vinegary, little bit of saltiness. It's a unique flavor. You might ought to taste of the caper before you add it to your dish, because you may not like it. I do. Okay. I'm going to remove the chicken for a minute. Reason being, when I cook my pasta, I want to use this liquid to toss my pasta in. All right. I'm going to add a little bit of my banh mi. I'm going to add just about that much. I don't want to add too much yet. You want to make sure you don't have it on high. You can actually take your pan off the heat so it won't, you know, mess it up. And that will thicken your sauce. Plus you get that butter flavor in there. In case I want to add some more chicken broth. This has got so much flavor and it smells so good. Look at that sauce. Yummy, yummy. And I have some Parmesan that I want to put on it. Stick a little bit, and then I'm going to take some regular butter and throw in there about a teaspoon. So I got a teaspoon of butter. That's not quite a tablespoon. And then my flour butter mixture. And as soon as my water gets rolling, then I'll add my pasta to that. I am going to add just a little bit of olive oil to that pot. Just a drizzle. Just a drizzle. And we'll be ready. Alright, and then we'll have to cook it just a few minutes to get that raw flour taste out of it. But it's pretty hot, so it won't take but a minute. It won't take but just a minute. It's good. It's yumsky. Y'all gotta make this. Now I took the chicken out for a few minutes because I want to finish the sauce, and I'm waiting on that to heat up. I had it on high. I don't know how it got knocked back down. And I have some extra lemon if I want to squirt it on the final dish. Squirt it. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Y'all, I was watching, I think it's Franny Joe, or Franny. I know it, and I can't think of nothing to save my life. Hold on a minute. It is Franny Joe, Savvy Sweet. You know, she had a thing on there where she was talking, and she said, you know, how hard it was for her. You know, she wanted everything to be perfect, and the mistakes that she made. And I mean, she'll make cinnamon rolls, and if they mess up, she's transparent. She'll just redo them and say, y'all, these didn't turn out right. And she'll redo it right there in front of you. You know, and she said, you know, not to hide things, you know, just be yourself. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to quit worrying whether this is right or that's right. Because, you know, we're all human, and this is YouTube, and it's not easy work. I mean, you know, we do it because we enjoy it, and we enjoy cooking. I mean, we just love to cook, and we want to share, and we want to communicate, and it's not easy. You know, you have to do a lot of prep work, and but it's fun, you know. But it takes, like she said, she had no subscribers. And she said it took, you know, she got discouraged. And that's how I get sometimes. At first, I did. And she said she felt like just giving up. And, you know, you have people that will make ugly comments. And they may not think that they're being ugly or rude. But, you know, sometimes it does hurt people's feelings. But if y'all haven't watched her, she is a hoot. Franny Joe, Savvy Sweet. Y'all look her up. She is awesome. She's from North Carolina somewhere. And I don't mind telling people about other cooks that have their YouTube channel. So, anyway, I watched Tally Faye. She's a hoot, too. I think she's on a trip. She went out of town. I think they went camping. But I don't know these people personally, but I enjoy watching them. I watch a lot of them. I just can't think of all their names right now. But anyway, I'm hoping that this is going to heat up. This is the slowest stove in the world, y'all. All right. All right, I put a little bit more of that Burmanier, yeah. The butter and flour mixture. You knead it together, equal parts. It makes a good starter thing to make your sauce thick, and the butter, it makes it silky, something like that. It works. It's just about ready. I hear it. I hear it. So this sauce is looking pretty good. And I'll be back. Okay, y'all. I think we got it going on here. Trying to get the pasta kind of pulled apart, y'all. Probably didn't put enough flour on some of it. It wants to boil to death. I'm a-coming, y'all. Trying to get my pasta fixed. I don't want it sticking. That's a long piece. It doesn't take but just a minute for this to cook. I don't want to put too much in there at once, y'all. Yeah. Okay, let's see what this does. I hope y'all try this. I really do. It's fun. It's not hard. And the taste is unbelievable. It's silky. I should have floured it a little bit better. Just in a hurry today, I think. Get that silky pasta. Alright, I'm going to get a plate and just take this chicken out for just a second because it's hot. Because I'm going to put my pasta in this pan just for a minute. Just for a minute. There you go, baby. Whew. Get back in that pan. It's almost ready. It's so good. I hope I don't accidentally delete this video. I was so heartbroken. Probably didn't have to get it quite as thin. I need to work on that. They tell you not to make it too thick, but I seem to want to make it thin. Good gracious, this stove. And pasta water will also enrich and thicken up your sauce. So remember that. It doesn't matter. Probably put too much in there. I did. That's all right. We'll get it in the best way we can. There we go. Ha ha. I don't know if I like his stove, y'all. It's a pain in the you-know-what. Oh, that looks so yummy. I'm going to show it to y'all in a minute. All right, let me cook a few more pieces. I think I should have tossed a little bit more in flour. So it kind of stuck together. Oh well, it's all good. Ooh, it looks yummy. Let that cook and I'll be right back. Look, y'all. And it smells wonderful. Wonderful. Look at that. I'm gonna put my chicken back in there. Nestle it in those noodles. Oh, it's so good. Sprinkle with some little bit of Parmesan, not too much. And then I'm waiting on the garlic bread, and I will plate up and add a little bit of parsley on it. Okay, I'll be back. Hey y'all, so my husband just said shrimp didn't have any flavor. Are you serious? Really?
Got a texture.
What do y'all think? I just want to know, because to me, shrimp has flavor. I think something wrong with your taste buds, babe. Okay, he's got his. And I got mine. Okay, yo, I'm going to cut a piece of this and eat it this time. Mmm. Look at that pasta. Oh. It is so tender, y'all. Mmm. What do you think, honey?
It's really good. It's really tender. The noodles are very fluffy and tender. Did I say they were tender? It's really tender.
I told him. I said, you don't explain food right. I said, you'll go, it's good. I said, tell him if it's creamy or if it's this or if it's that. So, it's tender, y'all.
It's really tender.
The pasta I made last night, and I made it shrimp with it, he ate the whole plate. The whole...
I left the plate.
He left the plate, but he ate all of the food. All of it. Anyway, y'all try making this pasta. If you got any questions, put them in the comments. I'll answer it. Really, thank you for watching. I so appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Say bye, honey.
Bye, honey, and that was a Dr. Perky.
He's something's wrong with him, y'all. I'm just kidding. He's a good guy. All right, we're gonna go. Thank you. God bless. Be nice. Bye. You gotta say bye again.
Bye, Gundam.
Hey, I meant to tell y'all something. I was reviewing the video that I made, and when you are making the pasta, I said 2 teaspoons of olive oil. It's 2 tablespoons of olive oil, okay? I wanted to correct that. I will put it in the description. And y'all make this pasta. I'm telling you, there's millions of pasta recipes. If you've never made it, don't let it intimidate you. It's so fun. And when you make it, you're going to be so excited because you made it. You know, you made it. And it's delicious. Your family will be excited. Just practice with it, you know. It's okay. You don't have to use the flour, the double O flour. Just don't use self-rising flour. Use all-purpose. And sift it 2 or 3 times. You know, try to get it fine. But it is fun. And I think you'll love it. Okay? Thank y'all for watching. Have a good evening. God bless you all.